Peace, y'all. What's up? What's going on? So I've been reading Malcolm X, man. And I got to chapter 10 called Satan. Chapter 10 called Satan. I don't know if anybody ever read Malcolm's book before, but it's a good book, man. Good book. A lot of stuff is in here. A lot of information. A lot of knowledge. So, there was a time that our people would say, what's the mathematics for the day? Well, the mathematics for the day is knowledge of thyself and knowledge of others. I'm about to put y'all onto something, man, that really the Most High brought to me years ago, man. A couple years ago when I was going through my awakening, and he was giving me knowledge of self. And he told me that everybody isn't his people. Everybody was not created by him. And I didn't really know what that meant until I read chapter 10. If you don't know by now, I guess you can say I'm a historian of Malcolm and his teachings and what he was about, which is the truth. So let's get into it, man. And I'm actually gonna put up the book. Oh, my bad. That's my aunt, man. Passed away. God bless you. But yeah, I'm gonna put y'all D to something that I came across. Now, what I didn't know was that I didn't know that Elijah Muhammad actually went to jail. I did not know that, right? So he actually went to jail for ducking the draft, just like Muhammad Ali did. So he spent 5 years in jail. During his 5 years in jail, he did some reading, right? And he came across somebody named Yaqub. Y'all can look this up. Now, I want to say one thing to y'all, man. I want to say one thing. The first thing they're going to tell you is that it is a myth, right? They always want to say, every time we come up and find the truth, everything that we saying is a lie. It's not a lie. They've been feeding y'all the lie for the whole fucking existence of them being here. Been feeding nothing but lies, right? All lies. But yet, when our people start speaking truth, we're not saying nothing truthful. But we're giving you the truth, right? So realize that the truth ain't gonna feel good. It's not supposed to. But shit, the lie don't feel good neither. But our people have been accompanied to taking the lie so much you don't even realize you've been telling you the truth the whole time, but y'all don't want to believe it because you want to accept the lie. Malcolm X said it. Our people have been tricked. They have been bamboozled. Right? So at the end of the day, when you start to go back and read, you know what I'm saying? And our people don't read, right? We don't read. That's why they hid a lot of shit in the books. When you read Malcolm X's book, he pretty much telling you in the book that the libraries and the prisons have more information in there than the actual library. Crazy, but they don't expect for anyone in the prison to actually read. So what Malcolm did when he was moved to the jail cell in Norfolk, the Norfolk jail was, I guess you could say an upscale jail. Ain't not really upscale to jail. Jail is fucking jail. So when he got there, he seen how the library was set up and how the books that he had in there was more directed to history, right? And he figured out that all the books were donated to the jail by certain people. So he said the person that donated the books to the jail that he was at was this big person, had a whole lot of money or whatever. So they had a lot of good books in it, right? So he was able to learn a lot. And he learned a lot from his brother and his sister that came and visit him, and they gave him a lot of knowledge, right? And the one thing that they told him was that the white man was the devil, right? And on top of that, he also broke down to his brother that, you know, everything has been constructed in a way that it would benefit man and not God's people, which is us. Right? So when you hear people try to downplay our people, at the end of the day, you just downplaying God. Because we are nothing but a version of the Most High God. The Most High God. I'm not talking about that man-made religion shit that these niggas have made up to keep y'all in place. It's time for y'all to wake up, bro. It's time to wake up. It's time for our men to wake up, bro. It's time for y'all to wake up. Y'all been asleep too long, playing this game that wasn't meant for you to win. You playing a losing game. So you need to know the truth so you can figure out what side you're going to play for, right? So, anyway, bear with me, bro. Bear with me, y'all, because sometimes I do be all over the place, but the information be a lot, right? It be a lot sometimes, right? So, anyway, when Elijah Muhammad was in jail, he came across a scientist named Yaqub, spelled Y-A-C-U-B, right? And I'm going to be getting some texts from out this book, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So I might be a little bit all over the place. And what I'll probably do at the end, I'll probably leave up some pages so y'all can read yourself, so you can see what I was talking about, and you can go back and do your own, because I don't want y'all just to listen and believe everything that I'm saying. I want y'all to go do your own research, man. Just like I had to do to get to where I'm at now. You want to get to a higher level of consciousness, you cannot just listen to people. You got to be able to listen, learn, and then research. And not just listen and say, "Oh, that nigga ain't talking about shit. He just feeling like what." No, we telling you the truth. That's what we doing, whether y'all like it or not. So, I'm about to give y'all something right now, and I know a lot of motherfuckers not gonna like this shit, but I really don't give a fuck because it's time. And on top of that, man, like I said, during my awakening, the Most High told me that they not like us, just like Kendrick Lamar said. They not like us. And what I'm about to read to y'all, you're gonna see why they not like us. And you're gonna see why everybody pretty much looks at us as the golden child, because we are the golden children. That's who we are. Okay? So like I said, the scientist's name was Yaqub, right? Yaqub had a following of 59,000, pretty much 60,000 people. 60,000 people, followers in Mecca. Okay? Now, Yaqub was a black man with a big head. Kind of like, I don't know if y'all seen Derry. The show Derry, where they going back and showing you how, you know what I'm saying, the history of it, how he had that big head. So that's pretty much what Yaqub was. He had a big head, scientist. Back then, he was into genetic splicing, right? So this is probably like, I don't know, probably like the 1100. This is a long. This probably was before Christ, BC, as they would say, before Christ. You know, whatever. So this was probably this time period. Because that's what I was seeing when I was doing my research. Like I said, y'all can do your own research and we can talk about it in the comments. It's cool with me. But yeah. So Yaqub was a black man that had a little bitterness towards the Most High God for whatever reason. So he decided to get revenge on the Creator and to go against laws, the nature of law, or, you know what I'm saying, law's nature. He decided that he would get revenge by creating a devil race of bleached out white race of people. I'm going to say that again. He wanted to create upon the earth a devil race, a bleached out white race of people. All right? He was a big head scientist. Okay? So what happened was he ended up getting kicked out of Mecca. They ran him out of Mecca because of what he was doing. And all the people followed him. Now, one thing Malcolm said was, he said that Mecca, y'all was wrong for allowing him to even get to that point, which they was. They allowed him to grow these followers. Pretty much they was looking at him like he was God. And, you know, we see this all the time. This shit happen every day. So what Malcolm was saying pretty much was, this is supposed to be the Holy Land. Why did y'all allow this devil to come over here and raise up hell and then have all these followers? That's what happened. So when they kicked him out, all the followers went with him. So what he decided, he had a lot of people working for him too, assistants and everything, right? So what he decided to do, right, was start doing genetic slicing from us, though. Okay? From us. He wanted to genetic slice from us because we are the original creation, the aboriginals. Us. So you can't create nothing, or you can't construct anything without an original creation. So at the end of the day, in order for you to get a human being, you have to construct it from something else, which is us. Right? So, when they left Mecca, they went to an island called Patmos. Right? So this is what I'm about to read for y'all right here, okay? I'm about to read this right here. Right? And like I said, I'm going to put it up and y'all can read it later. But I really advise everybody, if you haven't done it already, man, because it's a lot, get the Malcolm X book, bro. And do some reading. Ain't shit on television, bro. Ain't shit on TV. The fucking movies is trash. Sports is trash. Fucking listen to all these damn weak ass influencers. They ain't influencing shit but the same bullshit that they've been influencing since the turn of the century. Right? Get yourself some books, man, and get some knowledge in you, so we can rise up and take our land back. Because we ain't got a lot of time, bro. Y'all think I got a lot of time, but we don't. Just pay attention to what's going on. Shit's so crazy out here. Side note, shit's so crazy out here that the biggest distraction right now is the fucking dumbass war, right? Same war that's been going on for every president that's been in that motherfucker. Same shit, right? Same thing. Big ass distraction. Then you got the stupid ass TSA lines. Who gives a fuck? Who cares, bro? Who cares? If y'all want to stand in line for 6 hours, 7 hours, go. That's y'all dumbness. It ain't nothing that serious. Y'all should be home getting some knowledge. We should be home thinking about what the hell we gonna do to put these motherfuckers back to where they came from. That's what we should be doing. But no, we still doing the typical mundane dumb shit that we do every fucking day, which is nothing. Feeding the beast, not feeding us. So like I said today, I'm going to feed your brain real quick. Give you some knowledge. That's what I'm going to do. And I hope that you take this and you piggyback off of it and you get even more knowledge. That's what I want you to do. Okay? So, a 200-year span was needed to eliminate on the island of Patmos all of the black people until only brown people remained. The next 200 years were needed to create from the brown race the red race, with no more browns left on the island. And another 200 years From that red race was created the yellow race. Now, do y'all hear the key word right here, right now? Race. Not nationalities. Race. Colors. So y'all know anything about the color spectrum, bro, you gotta go from white to what? Black. Everything else is in between. Everything else is in between. Before there was light, there was what? Darkness. Alright? So in order for you to get light, I need dark. That's just common sense. So, a yellow race. And I think y'all can put this shit together, bro. I don't really gotta go into it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just use that. And one thing the Most High Creator gave us, man, was common sense. Use your common sense. Straight up, use your common sense. What I'm reading right here, right now, is just common sense. And yes, they was doing genetic splicing back in the whatever before Christ. They was doing everything that y'all see right now has already been done multiple times over. This is a recycle unit. It just keeps recycling the same shit until people figure out, oh, that's the same shit they did 10 years ago. Yeah, same fucking dumb shit. Same shit. So, the yellow race. 200 years later, the white race had last been created. So they was the last ones created, right? The white race. On the island of Patmos was nothing but those blonde, pale-skinned, cold, blue-eyed devils, savages, nude and shameless, hairy like animals. They walked on all fours. They lived in trees. Funny, because that's what they said we was. See how these motherfuckers take our shit, well, take their shit and make it our shit? Well, no, that was you. Y'all was the motherfuckers hanging from the trees. Y'all was the motherfuckers walking on all fours. Try to give it to us. No, that was y'all. Right here in the book. So, walked on all fours and they lived in trees. What that sound like? They sound like a monkey to me, nigga. Sound like a motherfucking monkey to me. But they said, no, y'all the monkeys. Monkey my fucking ass. Monkey my motherfucking ass. So, 600 more years. 600 more years passed before the race of people returned to the mainland among the natural black people. Mr. Elijah Muhammad teaches his followers that, and let me tell y'all something before I go on. Side note, I don't practice none of this shit. Nothing. None of this. Nothing. I know who the Most High God is. I don't need no fucking religion or pastor. None of these niggas telling me anything. Nothing. Because Elijah Muhammad asked, and towards the end of his time, Malcolm figured his ass out too. He was a shady motherfucker too. So, within 6 months' time, through telling lies that set the black men fighting among each other, the devil race had turned what had been a peaceful heaven on earth into a hell torn by quarreling and fighting. Let me say that again, because this is what what our people be doing all fucking day long. Same shit, like I said, same shit. The devil race had turned what had been a peaceful heaven here. Told somebody that a long time ago too. You can have heaven right here. You can. It's just that the motherfuckers that they constructed this weak ass system, they created hell. But finally, the original black people recognized that their sudden trouble stemmed from this devil, white race that Mr. Yaqub And remember, y'all, this man was one of us. Crazy work, bro. Crazy work. Mr. Yaku had made. Huh. They rounded up. They rounded them up, put them in chains with little aprons to cover their nakedness. This devil race was marched off across the Arabian desert to the caves of Europe. Once again, caves, caveman. They said we was the caveman, right? Y'all remember? We the caveman, we the monkey, we the ones that was in. It sounded like that was y'all. That's what it looked like to me. That's what I'm reading. So you see how they projecting their shit, or they do this shit all the time. They project their shit onto us, and guess what? We accept it. Oh yeah, it was us. Yeah. No, stop. Stop letting these motherfuckers tell you something about you that you don't even really know about yourself. But I see why these motherfuckers know a lot. Because they was they was constructed by one of us. So when you playing with genetics, bruh, you gonna get DNA from somebody. And then y'all wonder why they know a lot of shit that a lot of us don't know. Yeah, because this nigga genetically sliced our people to create a whole spectrum of people. And that's just why God told me all those are not my people. They not. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the lie. Because they not. So, the lambskin and the cable towel used in masonry today are symbolic of how the nakedness of the white man was covered when he was chained and driven across the hot sand. Mr. Elijah Muhammad further teaches that the white devil race in Europe caves was savage. Savages, bruh. Look how they act. Look at the type of shit that they be doing. Look at what they doing right now. Savages. But we the savages, though. We the thugs. We the gangs. No, that's y'all motherfuckers. Always been. That's just why the shit is the way that it is now. Don't act like we don't see y'all, bro. We see y'all. Yeah, but I ain't gonna play your game, though. Because I know what type of game y'all playing. It's a sick, deadly game. Sick. And I will not be a part of that shit. My purpose is to give messages and teach the people. That's what I'm here for. Not for all the fuckery. So, savages. The animals tried to kill him. The animals. They are animals. He climbed trees outside his cave, made clubs, trying to protect his family from the wild beasts outside trying to get in. When this devil race has spent 2,000 years in the caves, Allah was, that's what they call, Look, bro, they didn't give God so many names at this point. That's why I just call him the Most High God. That way, you won't get it misconstrued of who I'm talking about. Because they didn't give God so many names at this point, bro. God like, bro, y'all done watered me down. Shit crazy. You done watered down the Creator. Man. So, yeah. I was trying to get him All right, so when the devil race had spent 2,000 years in the caves, Allah raised up Moses to civilize them, to make them civilized, and bring them out of the caves. It was written that this devil white race will rule the world for 6,000 years. Another 6. And then y'all wonder why they play on that number 6. But see, number 6 is, if you know anything about masonry, that's the number 6. You add it up, the 6. God power is 9, so that's where you get the yin and the yang. You know what I'm saying? Yin and the yang, 9 and 6. That's where you get that from. So, out of the caves. Yep, for 6,000 years. So you gotta think now, like, shit, where we at? We gotta be about at the 6,000 mark. The way this, yeah, we there. We there. We there. The books of Moses are missing. That's why it is not known that he was in the caves. Let me say it again. Because if y'all don't know, there has been multiple Bibles taken. There has been multiple books taken out the Bible. Multiple passages, people, just that King James Bible that y'all believe in so much. That shit has been constructed. They left little gems in there for you. You know what I'm saying? Sprinkle little gems in there just to keep y'all, you know what I'm saying, connected. But the whole time, the God that they talking about in there ain't the one that created you. It's the one that's trying to destroy you. It's the one that's trying to take you out of here. And he got a lot of followers, just like Yakub. A lot of followers. In so many different categories, too. Y'all got so many religious categories, it's just not even funny. It's just crazy. But where the fuck is y'all at now? I find that very funny. For all the Bible thumpers out there, where y'all at now? All this shit that's going on out here. Y'all don't know what the fuck is going on? And I find it funny, y'all don't even know who the hell, Stumple Stripson is up here. Sitting up there at the house. Y'all don't even realize that he is the op. He is the biggest op. He is the devil in the flesh. Which y'all said he was? The Antichrist. That's what he is. Right there in y'all face. You don't even see it. Chaos all over the place. That's him. Right in y'all motherfucking face. But I don't see no church people saying shit. But the same shit y'all been saying. Same shit. Nothing. Nothing. No, your little fake little pastors was a pastor. Ain't nobody that watches over the sheep. Pastor, sheep, I get it. That's all. That's all it is. Bunch of sheep, sleepy ass motherfuckers that don't want to wake up because they think that motherfucker gonna save them. Boy, y'all crazy. Whole time, all he doing is making the plan work for the devil. That's it. They are what you call in the Matrix the double op. He's an agent playing both sides of the field, but you don't even know that because you think, oh, he gonna say that motherfucker ain't saving you. All he doing is taking money out your pocket, putting it in his pocket so he can go get his house, his Mercedes Benz, all that dumb shit, while y'all niggas sitting home can't even put food on your table. Fuck out of here, bruh. Yeah, they was constructed. They was constructed to destroy us. That was what they was constructed for. But guess what? You can't destroy something that was created to last forever. You can't. Not even in your AI dreams you can't do that shit. So good luck. Good luck, because everything that y'all niggas do fail. Always does. That's why y'all keep coming back to it. See if it's gonna work again. Nope, fail. This one gonna fail for you too. It's just a matter of time. and y'all don't have a lot of time, and your karma is coming back so damn fast that y'all can't even keep up with all the karma you got. So just get ready for the shit that's about to happen. Just told my cousin today that patriarchy is pretty much patriotism, and matriarchy is nothing but the matrix. To her, that's all that shit is man versus their system. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? That's man fighting their system. Let them have it. I don't care about that patriarchy or that matriarchy. Nigga, I don't give a shit about none of that. Because that ain't got nothing to do with me. That has everything to do with them and their system and their seal. So let them have it. Last little paragraph I'm gonna read. So we still on Moses, right? Moses. When Moses arrived, the first of these devils to accept his teachings, the first he led out were those who called today the Jews. And you know these motherfuckers, they just be, they think they the shit. Yeah, okay. According to the teachings of this Yaqub's history, when the Bible says Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, that serpent is symbolic of the devil, white race. Moses lifted up out of the caves of Europe, teaching them civilization. So, there was a book in the Bible, pretty much Moses' book. Ain't there no more. We do know they took the book of Enoch out, right? The book of Eli. If you don't know by now, the first known Bible was called the Codex. You can look it up. It's called the Codex. Code. Hence the word code. If you look up the Bible, I think it was written all in like Braille, like Hebrew, like Arabic. You look it up. It's no way in hell that they interpreted that shit. No fucking way. And if you don't know anything about the Vatican, I tell y'all to watch the movie Devil Conspiracy and the TV show called Warrior Nun. All our artifacts are hidden in the Vatican. They took all that shit and they hid it. That's what they do. They hide shit. They very, very sneaky motherfuckers, bro. They like animals. You know how you get your dog something and they go take that shit, go hide the motherfucker so he come back and get it? Yeah, that's what the fuck they do. Tell you lies. Y'all niggas been believing their lies for the long time. Ain't y'all tired of being lied to? Ain't y'all tired of not getting the truth? But stop knocking niggas down, bro, when somebody get y'all the truth, bro. Just stop. There ain't no more Malcolm X's. There is no more Tupacs. There is no more Nipsey's. There is no more Fred Hamptons. There is no more Bobby Seals. There is no more, no more, bro. No more. Marcus Garvey. Noble Drew Ali. Bobby Hemmett. There is no more of those people. So it's time for the next generation to start speaking. We gotta speak. And it really gotta be the brothers, man, the G's. The demigods on this planet. It's time for y'all to stop crying, bro, about the system breaking you down, and stand up and let's break the fucking system down. That's it, bro. That's the only way we win. Or if not, it ends the way they wrote it. And if y'all was raised just like I was, I'm pretty sure y'all know how the fuck it ends. So you got choices, two sides to every coin. What side do you want to be on? and which way do you want it to end. It's our choice. That's what God gave us. The Most High and the Most High Mother and Father gave us free will to make our free choices. It's your choice. We do not have to do what these motherfuckers telling us to do. Are we kings or are we not? Or are we peasants? I'm not a fucking peasant. Are you? Do you want to keep being treated like that? Or do you want to stand up and take your seat back? The choice is yours. So with that being said, y'all, I wish everybody a wonderful day. Y'all be blessed out there. And like I said before, whatever discussion y'all want to have, we can always talk about it in the comments. And I will always come on here periodically, man. Like, this is my third eye truth for T. So I will always come on here periodically and give y'all some knowledge, man. You know, what's the mathematics for the day? Yeah, what's the mathematics for the day, man? The 5% nation. What's the mathematics for the day? Yeah, because if only 5% of us really know what the fuck is going on out here. It needs to be a collective, because that's the only way it works. The crazy thing is, in their little stupid little Pledge of Allegiance, they say, divided we fall, together we stand. They even told you the cheat code. So, with that being said, bro, peace out. Y'all have a blessed one. And until next time.